1. Bing, bing. It's the Scrum. It is, in fact, the Kent Beck Scrum, and this is Sam and Michael. And Michael, how are things going with you?
Good.
Anything to report?
I put in the pull request last Friday, I think, on website 1.
Oh, yeah, for
the issue that we had discussed in the kickoff, which was that changing the after save hook to
right.
play with device instead and assure that users are created with karma records, like default karma records.
Uh-huh.
And it actually ended up being a fairly simple fix.
Uh-huh.
Because we're using OAuth.
Right.
It actually creates the user in a callback to the authentications controller.
Mm-hmm.
Like when OAuth actually pings back.
Yes.
To our site.
Mm-hmm.
With the credentials.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually creates the user at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a line in the controller.
Yes.
If we were to, and there's a test I put in.
Yep.
In the request spec.
Uh-huh.
If we were to ever re-enable email registration, which is like we're not taking that right now, just like regular email. We would have to do what I had envisioned before or something like that.
Right. Or turn this into some, I mean, you know, one could even, it would seem like, override the creation of user so that, you know, you called, you know, some user factory to give you the user that had this, or just overrode. It seems funny, like, anyway, or some other mechanism. Yeah, I mean, the presumably one could still go into the Rails console and create a user new and stick it in the database, and it would not have a comma on it.
Right, but who's going to do that?
Well, you know, we're giving more and more access to the system to various people like Aresh and Matt and so on. But that this seems certainly to remove this and replace it with this. That's not unreasonable. Yeah, I will have a think. Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, and then we could potentially, once that's pushed out, remove the. I put a ticket in to whether we want to remove the defensiveness around the job.
Right.
The other thing is, as I had said in website 1, that the jobs relating to the importation of GitHub stuff for projects and users seem to be failing.
Yeah, I was reading what you wrote in website 1. Yes.
And there's a lot of things in the paper trail that indicates that they're failing.
Yeah.
But we're not actually seeing the errors.
No.
So I'd like to have a ticket. I didn't create that yet, but a ticket that would basically be to get better error logging.
Okay.
So that we actually see what the.
That would be highly pleasing. We would like those stats to be up to date.
Yeah.
Cool. And any progress on the regression?
No, I haven't worked on it.
Ah, no worries. Okay. Good show. So then on my side, I've been working on I've just been working on trying to update, create wiki pages, like what do they call, like help pages for the NHS users, and just feeling overwhelmed with all the different things that have got to be done, including updating stuff for the MOOC for tomorrow when it goes live. I have made some progress on 2 technical issues with the wiki that were causing problems on Internet Explorer. They both seem to be related to the moderation extension that we were using, and the guy who I think wrote that and supports that is being very responsive on GitHub, so that's very pleasing. We've got another set of issues related to the visual editor where either the team's not very responsive or I'm not finding out the right way to talk to the visual editor team. So that's kind of. We've got the Agile Book Club podcast coming up in 20 minutes, and I think we've postponed the Agile Ventures community meeting because the Met Plus people are having a client meeting at the same time. So we'll put that off to next week.
Okay.
There we go. Yes, I'm also. I feel like I should be spending a day sitting down and reviewing pull requests. Hopefully, I got a sort of, I guess, a handoff meeting with the NHS people tomorrow. Hopefully, after tomorrow, things will calm down a little bit. Ha ha. There we go. Well, anything else that we need to sort out?
No. So your thing with NHS should be what, like, kind of over tomorrow or mostly?
Well, the wiki's gone live. They're giving this presentation on Thursday when they kind of like do a big announcement about it. And I mean, but the person I was thinking to do the moderation basically is off ill, and I guess basically it turns out the moderation really is more technical rather than topic specific. So I think, yeah, I mean, the NHS thing, I'm going to take on the moderation component and try and run that so that that's sort of like I think there's going to be ongoing tweaking and doing moderation in the background, but hopefully that shouldn't take up too much of my time. I've created a Trello with sort of a series of they're kind of a series of issues. I mean, I have a feeling that the NHS is going to keep asking for more features, and I'm going to just have to try and be tough with them by drawing certain lines and saying, yeah, if you want more than this, that's a new contract. So, but yeah, it's kind of. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm still going to be bashing away with it for most of this week. But
so did they get hacked?
The NHS computers did get. Were a lot of them were not up to date. They're all using Windows, and a lot of them using Internet Explorer 11 and so on. So yeah, there was a lot of NHS computers as well as other European different organizations at various places in Europe. But yeah, it's had a lot of problems with their computers being locked up with ransomware over the weekend.
Huh. Is that going to affect the wiki thing, or?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, we've
people's computers are.
Yeah, that would be problematic. I mean, the guys who I work with have been online today, and there's one GP who's been using the wiki over the weekend, and he really likes it. And the GP is a doctor, a general practitioner, my main contact at HOP has been online today talking with him and so on. So I haven't heard any immediate reaction to it. I suspect that maybe, at the headquarters, they maybe had more rigorous security updates, so they maybe weren't affected too badly. They've kind of got, what's the word? Tech staff in-house who are kind of more aggressive with the security updates. So they maybe, what will be interesting to see is now how that affects their whole attitude towards technology. They may say, we hate computers, let's go back to doing it in clay tablets or something. Or they might say, this Agile Ventures, they knew what they were doing, their site didn't go down, we'll give them lots more money. I mean, for doing great work for us. We'll see. So early days. I shall hope to be hearing about it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I will see you in the Agile Book Club podcast.
Yes.
All right. Bye for now.